Boo,
Yo.
your reaction to Canelo's performance tonight here at the AT&T Stadium.
Yeah, I thought Canelo did a good job. He, countered well, blocked well, moved well. He did a good job to, a decent, slick fighter like Billy Joe. But Billy Joe definitely didn't step up the notch, and he didn't do really what, you're supposed to do when you step up the level. He couldn't really step up the level. And, I already had this in mind that he can't beat Canelo because, Billy Joe just didn't have it. You seen his last fight against Martin Murray. He was a little sluggish. He can't really sit in the inside, and his jabs is really soft. So it's like to beat Canelo, you got to really have stiff jabs and have technical sound defense and ring generalship. He had the ring generalship, but when he was throwing the punches, it was like nothing was on him. You can't keep him back that way. And so he's been in the ring with the likes of Triple G twice, so he already knows how to feel in the power shots and be in the inside. So you really have to step up your level to beat somebody like Canelo.
From your point of view, do you give Billy Joe maybe 2 or 3 rounds throughout the fight?
He probably won a few rounds. I'm not saying he didn't, but he threw some good combinations that landed well. But meaningful shots came from Canelo.
Do you feel the pressure also probably got into Billy Joe? Didn't come out of his corner because some fighters are going to go out in the shield, and Billy Joe didn't come out.
I can't speak. I can only speak for myself. I've never been in that situation, but at the end of the day, if he can't do it, he can't do it. That's just the dog in him. If he says yes or it's no, you coming out, that's just on him. But at the end of the day, too, you got his corner. Got to look at his safety. At the end of the day, he might have wanted to done it, but his corner saying no, then his corner saying no. His safety is more important, and then trying to go out and on a share where you can't see one eye and Canelo's still fresh. So it's like it's a dangerous move to make when you're in there with somebody at that level.
At this moment, Canelo, top of the line performance, pound for pound king, nobody can beat him. I know we're talking about your shirt here in a little bit.
I'm gonna say it was the best performance. Not like he went out there and did something miraculous, spectacular to go against somebody we didn't know. No, I think one of his best performances was against Triple G. That's where his best. The second fight, the first fight he lost. The second fight he came out and really showed, just a little more manhood and more maturity. But today, I don't think it was like the best performance he put out there. It wasn't like he was hitting them with crazy combinations and crazy shots we ever seen before. No. He just fought a guy that was doing amateur stuff all night. He bending over, not making adjustments, kept doing the same thing over and over. And Canelo had a good game plan, was throwing it right to the body, right to the head, whichever way it goes as far as the uppercut. And Billy Joe kept leaning and walking into it, and eventually he was going to get hit.
Let's talk a little bit more about your shirt. Canelo and Billy Joe are scared to fight boo-boo.
Yeah, pay attention to the interviews and stuff like that. Me calling out these people, and at the end of the day, if they're out there willing to fight Rocky Fielding, willing to fight Martin Murray, and when it's like, yo, you got a real fighter in front of you that's trying to fight, that's going to make noise, that's going to bring more excitement to boxing, what's the problem? Think Billy Joe's better than me? Nah, bro. I would have fucked Billy Joe up. And then it would have been like, yo, me and Canelo can fight. But, he wanted to go that route.
What is it going to take to make that fight, to step in the ring with Canelo? What is it going to take, the same network?
Yeah,
talk to Eddie.
Canelo has to do it. Canelo has to want to do it. Canelo has to say, I can do it because I don't have that luxury to pick Canelo. Canelo have to agree to fight me. That's it. Canelo.
That's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you call. Talk to us about the atmosphere. 73,000 fans.
It was great. Dallas Stadium. It was great, man. The AT&T Stadium. It was a beautiful place. It was nice to see a bunch of people going at it. We seen a bunch of fights in the ring, outside the ring.
There was about 5.
Probably more, but probably it was all over the place. Fights all over the place. But that's I was fighting for you.
Thank you so much, Boo, for your time. Looking forward to seeing you in the ring coming up throughout the year. Thank you.